the first thing I tell everybody when they're going to come to D.C. is I said, you need to be careful. You need to be careful where you stay. Be careful where you walk. Depending on what street you're on, you shouldn't be out after dark. You got to be very careful up here. So,
I actually agree with Rick Scott on this. There are a lot of criminals in D.C. you got to watch out for. Unfortunately, one of the biggest ones is him, whose hospital company famously paid one of the biggest Medicare fraud fines in history, $1.7 billion. I've been making political content on this app for a while, and when I started, obviously there was a lot of right-wing misinformation, but there was always at least a little bit of truth wrapped in there somewhere. But now we've reached the point where the entire Republican Party is trying to push a narrative that crime in D.C. is out of control and must be dealt with immediately, while the facts are that violent crime in D.C. just hit a 30-year low. And it's not just violent crime, it's all crime, and it's been dropping drastically since 2023. And if you watched the press conference yesterday where Trump announced he was federalizing the D.C. police force and came away thinking this person should be in charge of anything, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be allowed to operate heavy machinery or drive a car.
You have countries where every Saturday the people go out and they wash their sidewalks in front of their stores or their houses. They scrub their sidewalks. So we aren't quite at that level yet, I don't think. But it's very complex because you have lines that are very uneven, and there'll be some swapping, there'll be some changes in land, and the word that they will use is, they make changes.
Excuse me, sir, can you maybe tell me what the fuck you were talking about? And make no mistake, DC might be the first place he does this, but it will definitely not be the last. And you should 100% be concerned about this. And the next time someone tries to tell you you're overreacting, just remind them that the road to authoritarianism is littered with people telling you you're overreacting.